getting it. Hold on. I'm posing for the thing. Well, I don't have to. I'll just do this. No, you know what? No drink. How about a creepy smile? How about no creepy smile? I just stare. That's good. Okay. Perfect. Stare. Hi, what's going on? Dan, Music, good to see you. Danny Music. Hi, good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Don't mind me, just trying to get a bit more engagement on my tweets by posting a picture. Excuse me. Alrighty. Danica, that can't be right. No, you're Danny. I'm good. I'm having a good old gay old time here. Just getting ready for another batch of reactions for JacksFilms. My new channel. The best channel on the planet. We have Chaos McTire up in here. Coincidentally clever. Has never been this early. That's no coincidence. This was planned AF. But yeah, welcome. Bit of a last minute announcement for the stream, but what's going on? We have Ian. Very good use of a first time chat. Favorite game console? My favorite game. What is? Oh man, I'll always have a soft spot for the N64, and with that one, Mario 64, and also Smash Brothers 64. The Switch can also get it too, you know. What's up, Just One Fedora? I'm glad you corrected yourself in the chat there. I see you. Good use. Yes, Ian. Exactly right. That's what I said. Yeah, there goes the notification. Okay, grand. Good. You got an invite to the Mario movie yet? No. Bewilderingly uninvited as of right now to the Mario movie, despite me singing its praises in my 30-minute analysis of the trailer. So, you know, real head scratcher that. How was your day? It was good. What's up, Saigon? My day was okay. Did a little workout. Uploaded 2 videos today. One to the main channel, one to the shitpost channel. And I'm filming tonight so I can upload more to the shitpost channel while I work on main channel videos as well. Got a good one coming Friday for the main channel. Just regular JacksFilms. It's a great video. It has a guest appearance. Guest narration. I don't want to give away too much yet, but and it also announces something pretty epic. We'll call it 2.0. If you know, you know. Are you passing NNN? No. Failed day 1, baby. What else? Dr. Canary using their first time chat. What's going on, Dr. Canary? Cheers to you. You know what? Thanks, guys, so much. This goes out to all the epic gamers out there. Just, you know, keep on rocking the free world, yo. Liam says, piss. Let's see. Yeah, Hannah knows. Hannah knows all about chills coming to the channel. Which is real, by the way. Very excited for that. Oh, my gosh. When I got the audio for that, I was like a child on Christmas. It was just the best. The Legend gave me 2 full takes, and they're both like incredible. So I will be spending the next few days editing the narration of that, and yeah, you'll see. It's great. Yeah. Uh-oh. Stinky. It's so good. It's so good. Guys, you'll get it on Monday. I'm so excited for you to see this video on Monday on the good channel. Anyways, it is very lay epic, but yeah, we're gonna do a bit of reacting in just a few seconds. I'm just cue up my thing here. There we go. Okay, good. We are ready to react any second now. I was only like 4 minutes and 20 seconds into a 9.5-minute long video last night. I was able to squeeze out about an hour of content from 4 minutes. So let's see if we can't get another hour, boys. So we're going to have some fun here. But yeah, anyways, hype train's close. Guys, let's get that hype train so that I can finally get that mansion I so heartily lust after. All right, my microphone is decent. Oh, I noticed that the audio in both videos I uploaded today sounded like shit. That's because I think I overcranked the microphone on my gain, or overcranked the gain on this sound box meter thing. I think I fixed it. So it might be a little quiet, but I promise the quality of the audio is much better. So I'll raise it up in post. It'll be great. I'm quiet. Yeah, I know I'm quiet. I can't really do much about that. If I go any louder, it's going to distort the mic. So I'll ask you guys to just really crank up that audio, your volume on whatever device you're watching this on here. I know that's a shitty bit of advice, but that's all I got for it, because I don't want to be too loud. Otherwise, you can really hear it in the audio in today's videos. It's just very like it sounds like it's almost peaking. And it's not peaking, but it's like really high in the yellow range, right? Doesn't sound grand. Are we gonna do Yai Live anytime soon? I miss it. Yes, actually. Well, in a form. Come back on Monday if you're itching for more Yai Live. Come back on Monday, because Monday is when we're going to finally drop Be Funny Now version 2.0 publicly, not just beta release. Like, no, it's going to be launched worldwide on every free device known to man. Be Funny Now 2.0. It's the way the game should always have been played and made. That's coming out on Monday, November 7th. And I'll be streaming that just a whole lot on Monday and the days after that. And that's like the best version of Yai Live, because everyone can play. I'll be playing with everyone. I'll play with subs. I'll play with peasants, you ugly poor people, I'll play with everyone. It'll be grand. Yeah, it's Be Funny Now 2.0. We've been beta testing it for the last few weeks. We've made tweaks on the beta test. We've made it a lot more refined. Thank you to the 1500. Oh, we hit the hype train. What's going on? Thank you so much for the hype train. But yeah, it's coming. Yeah, hold on to your horses. If you want more Are You Funnier Than a YouTuber and Yai Live and all that stuff, hang on. And make sure you have your mobile device or Steam or whatever, your PC, your iPad, your tablet, your phone, whatever. Chances are you have something that can play Be Funny Now. It's so much better, guys. All right. Long-term plans for JacksFilms. Yeah. For those who are just tuning in, welcome, one and all. I am about to do some more reacting for my brand new YouTube channel, JacksFilms, which is getting dangerously close to 100,000 subs. We're going to hit 90K probably tomorrow. Maybe even, I don't know, maybe not tonight, but I think tomorrow we're going to hit 90,000 subscribers on JacksFilms, brand new YouTube channel. And I'm going to keep that going as long as I can, every day. I haven't missed a day yet. It's only been 8 days, granted, but I haven't missed a single day yet. We've even cranked out some shitty shorts too. Yeah, I am so dedicated to making JacksFilms grow that I'm actually churning out YouTube shorts because they're really, really good for getting your sub count up. Shorts. That's something that I've learned. Not necessarily for like overall view growth or rather long video view growth, but you want to get your subscribers up, crank out a few shorts. It's fucking true. So that's what we're going to do. I edited one, and one of our lovely editors, Marshall, edited the other. And you can absolutely tell who edited what. The better one, the more visually appealing one, was edited by Marshall, of course. And it made me laugh. I've watched it twice, like just going over his edit, and it made me laugh every time. Like it's such a bad short, like on purpose. It's so fucking good. Yeah, we're gonna make more YouTube shorts, but they don't count as the daily videos. Don't worry. So anyways, yeah, we're going to keep this experiment going as long as we can. Make sure you subscribe to JacksFilms. Yeah. Yeah, this Marshall does do stuff, as a matter of fact. Yes. Marshall, very talented dude. I would like to remind, someone in the chat wrote something that is very true. Yeet on a seat just wrote in the chat, I would like to remind you that there is a very dark, hold on, the chat just keeps, that there's a very dark future where this becomes your main source of income. I say bring it on. I would love for this to be my main source of income. I'm not even joking, not even a little bit. Because you know what? I genuinely have fun with this. I have had so much fun with the shitpost of a channel and making 8 terrible videos. It's becoming my new passion. If this becomes my side hustle and then later my main hustle, so fucking be it. I welcome it with arms wide open. Honestly, I'm really fucking down. I'll delete JacksFilms if it ever surpasses. Oh man, it's just it's fun, man. All right. Well, what do you guys think? Should we keep this train rolling? Should we start reacting to the second half of the video? We started last night with the first half of this video. Churned out nearly an hour's worth of content out of 4 minutes of a video. I think we should continue here. Alrighty. Let's go. Excuse me. I hate you. Doodles just wrote, streamer? I hardly know her. Terrible. That's some grade A boomer humor. Alrighty. So we're going to go back a few frames. Boop. Okay. Alrighty. Hold on. Let me get some more giggle juice in me, and then we can react. Thank you, Steven. I'm glad you liked the KSI video. I uploaded that to the main channel today. That was supposed to go to JacksFilms, but at the very last second, I thought, no, this video is too good for JacksFilms. I'm fucking uploading this to the main channel. And I did, and it confused a lot of people. Half the comments are, wrong channel. But I stand by my choice because I was still able to upload a separate video on JacksFilms simultaneously. Nearly missed my gym class. All right, let's fucking go. Oh, our train just got trained. Let's go. Thank you very much. Okay, you guys. Here we go. More TikToks. All right, time to tune in, plug in. Here we go.
I will never get sick of these videos.
Nor will I, says a Sniper Wolf. I will never get sick of these gosh darn TikToks. You know, just feed me, Seymour. Feed me these TikToks on just like an endless train of TikTok feedery. Hold on, I don't want to do that again. Fuck, we have to do that again. I don't normally do second takes. But
they're so uncomfy.
I want to do a second take of that. I can do so much better. Okay. All right, here we go. Oh, I didn't. So someone said you forgot the intro. I recorded so many intros yesterday. I feel like I don't need another intro. But you know what? I might as well. Yo, what up, gamers? It's your boy. Yo, what up, gamers? It's your boy JacksFilms, and today we're gonna watch TikToks that'll make you think. What's another that'll? Let's see. What's another intro here? We're gonna watch TikToks that'll mess you up. Yo, what up, gamers? It's your boy JacksFilms, and today we're gonna watch TikToks that'll mess you up. All right, that was mediocre. We can do better. I already recorded "Unstuck Your Stepsis." That's coming out eventually. I got that last night. That'll unstuck your stepsis. That'll bring back the McRib. That'll make you say grace to the Lord. Fuck. Let's do it. Yo, what up, gamers? It's your boy JacksFilms, and today we're gonna watch TikToks that'll make you say grace to the Lord. That's fucking good. That's a very good one. Well done, chat. Um, let's see. That'll stink your stinker. All right, TikToks that'll stink your stinker. Oh fuck. All right, let's see if I can get this through. Get through this with a straight face. Yo, what up, gamers? It's your boy JacksFilms, and today we're gonna watch TikToks that'll. Nope. Do it again. Yo, what up, gamers? It's your boy JacksFilms, and today we're gonna watch TikToks that'll stink your stinker. Oh, jingle your bells. We have to do that. The holidays are coming faster than you realize. Yo, what up, gamers? It's your boy JacksFilms, and today we're gonna watch TikToks that'll jingle your bells. Yo, what up, gamers? It's your boy JacksFilms, and today we're gonna watch TikToks that'll Austin Powers your gold member. Fuck, that's good. Stuff your turkey. Yo, what up, gamers? It's your boy JacksFilms, and today we're gonna watch TikToks that'll stuff your turkey. Oh, I got one. Yo, what up, gamers? It's your boy JacksFilms, and today we're gonna watch TikToks that'll unracist your uncle. Everyone has one, right? All right. Okay. Alrighty. All right, here we go. I'm ready now. I'm ready. We have so many epic intros that will make her text you back. Oh, fuck. All right, here we go. Yo, what up, gamers? It's your boy JacksFilms, and today we're going to watch TikToks that'll make her text you back. And then how about we go the incel route and we say something like that'll make her pay. Here we go. Yo, what up, gamers? It's your boy JacksFilms, and today we're gonna watch TikToks that'll make her pay. Okay. Ooh, that's funny. Take the vaccine back out. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, let's get to work. Let's get to work, you guys. All right, let me finish my White Claw. Level 2 hype train. Let's go. Thank you so much. But guys, I have to get to work now. All right, here we go. Ready? Here we go.
I will never get sick of these videos.
Me neither. You know, Sniper Wolf, you could put these TikToks on a conveyor belt that just leads straight into my gullet, because I could just watch and eat these videos right on up, you know, nom nom nom, yum yum.
Where they do anything without.
Yeah, what are these? Okay, so let's figure out what these items are. I don't know what they look like. They look like gel packs. You know, you ever put those gel packs in your school lunch? You know, I never did. Couldn't afford them. They looked way too pricey. But these look slightly similar. They're gel-like in their consistency. Just bags of goo. Something's going on here, and I don't really know what's what. And there seems to be some sort of flattening device. I would love to know. Just so you know, this TikTok comes from it comes from Lei Mengrung, and thank you for your contribution. I'm wondering at which faculty we're at right meow.
Aloe vera.
Aloe vera. Now there's something I never would have guessed. Aloe vera. What do you use aloe vera for? It's something that you digest, I think, for nutrition. And correct me if I'm wrong, gamers, but isn't that what you apply after a sunburn? Something like that. You know, you get sunburn, you go oochie, ouchie. I feel grouchy after a sunburn. What do you apply on your skin? Is that aloe vera? I think so. It's good. It's good for the burns.
Aloe vera gel factories.
Yeah, it does appear to be in a factory setting of some sort. And look at that. You even see a little slide in the background down which they slide into the strange press. Are we squeezing it out? Let's see.
And you got all these like beefy aloe vera fillets.
Hold on, quiet 1 sec. So I'm just trying to figure out like what happens here. So the top presses them down, right? But for what benefit? Where's the goo go? You know? Not the first time I've heard that.
I can't believe that came from.
Okay, so it squishes it down.
Plant.
Oh, okay. So then you remove the tray. So at some point, okay, all right. So So as the Sniper Wolf pointed out, these do come from plants. Okay, so somehow raw taken from the plants down to this belt, squeezed onto some metal tray, and then you take the metal tray and pour it into some sort of man-made artificial packaging. I assume.
And they basically just like put it on this grate and then swoosh it down.
That's what I said. Yeah. So you smush it down, and then you carry it away on this tray, and then you have the aloe vera, and then you can put it wherever you want. I think I'm picking up what's being put down or smushed down. Pardon the pun.
Wham bam aloe vera gel, ma'am.
And there you go. Okay, that's it. That mystery solved. And that was a quickie. But I learned something today, and I hope you did too, gamers. Let me know in the comments below if you learned something cool and neat and extra slick about aloe vera. We all love aloe vera. We love eating it. We love putting it on our burns. But I'm willing to bet, no offense, I'm willing to bet you never thought about where it came from. This guy with two thumbs certainly never did. So it's interesting to see. Gosh, let's watch some more TikToks.
How do they make a gate?
A gate. How do they make a gate? I can tell you how they make a gate. It's a plank of wood, hammer, hammer, hammer. Another plank of wood, hammer, hammer, hammer. You do that 100 times. Then you get some, chicken wire, and you just kind of string it around, right? Well, let's see. Maybe I'm right. Maybe I'm wrong.
They come pre-gated? No, it's like a one-size-fits.
What in the Sam Hill, pardon my French, are we looking at here? So, okay, it looks like, oh my goodness gracious, gamers, after the fence is made, or the gate is made, they carve out all of the excess gate / fence, and you can shape it to whatever whim you fancy. I never, and in all my years on this planet, I never thought that that's how you shape the gate. And mayhaps this person is using a buzzsaw of some sort. It's hard to tell. It's very hard to tell this frame. It's a little too blurry. Let's enhance.
Saw, and then you got somebody to cut the gate.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Hey, I've heard of check the gate. On a set. Never heard cut the gate. You know what I'm saying, gamers? Hey, I was just messing around. Let's see where this takes us.
To make it into a gate. This somehow does not seem very efficient.
Well, yeah, sure, but what I would have liked to have seen would be the creation of the gate itself. We're seeing the shaping of the gate. Now, is that like making the gate? I don't know. I feel like we're watching a small part in this multi-step process. You know what I'm saying? This would be like step 7 in the WikiHow of how to make a proper gate / fence. And I would have liked to see steps 1 through 6. Let me know. Let me know in the comments below if you wanted to see steps 1 through 6 on how to make a gate / fence. Let me know, and I'll give your comment a little heart.
I feel like it's a lot of waste of wood.
Sure, but pain is beauty, beauty is pain, and sometimes you have to what's the saying? Break a few eggs to make an omelet. And maybe they reuse the wood, they repurpose the wood for some genuine use. We don't know if it's all going to waste. We simply don't. Maybe they use the rest of the wood to make a swing set. Who knows?
Is that fake bodies are made for?
How fake bodies are made for movies. All right. Well, I get you. One way I always thought they used bodies in movies was just extras. Just have an extra. They're not going to say something, right? And if they don't say something, they don't get speaking lines. You don't have to get them like an RV or a trailer or all that stuff. You can just have them quiet. You can pay them a small wage just as long as they don't say anything. So just have them lay there, whether if they're just like a corpse or if they're frozen in like a sheet of ice or whatever. It doesn't matter. Just as long as they don't say nothing, then you don't have to pay them very much. But I never really questioned how artificial bodies for film were made. Now, it's difficult to see here if we're looking at. It's not quite a mannequin. It looks more pardon the pun, fabricated. No, but like fabric. It's made of like soft fabrics throughout. So it looks kind of like squishy, right? Like foam based, maybe a foundation of foam. That's what I'm feeling.
For movies.
Like a doll, right? Well, not a Miss America doll, but like, I don't know. Some dolls have like the foamy structure. And this is very unsettling, by the way. I did not sign up for this. No offense to the creator of this TikTok, but this really, this kind of salts my apples here. This is a terrifying POV shot here of an extremely dirty hand. I don't know where that hand's been, nor do I really care to know where that hand's been, you know. But this just creeps you right the heck out. Pardon my French.
Oh, that is a barbecued hand.
Right? Honestly, glazed and proper, sauced up. You know, that's a crazy barbecued hand. I don't quite understand the hand. Thank you. Tip to my little fedora. Thanks for the gold, kind stranger. All right, let's continue though. Maybe this hand serves a purpose. It's hard to say.
People really got a business for everything.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I don't know if gamers. I think we've been a little misled. I signed up for, you know, figuring out how these bodies were made for films. And it looks like we're taken into a warehouse to show us their collection of bodies, their collection of props and, animals that look taxidermied and such. The Dapper Cadaver Prop House. Say that 5 times fast, you know, I challenge you. But I don't think we're seeing the creation. And so I feel a bit misled. I feel like we're getting the last chapter of a multi-chapter novel here. You know what I'm saying, gamers? But that's okay. It's still interesting to see these props in films. You know, I sometimes get on film prop TikTok. Yeah. Speaking of, you ever notice whenever a character has a shopping basket? Nope, the shopping bag, a paper bag. When you come home from the grocery store and they have that big paper bag, right? Guess what? It's made of like velvet felt. It's very soft. It doesn't crinkle. Otherwise, the boom mics and the lavs, all the mics would pick up on the crackle and the crinkling, right, of these paper bags. Well, guess what, gamers? They have props for that. And so just every time you see an actor in a movie with a paper bag from a grocery store, and if you hear crinkling, that crinkling's ADR. It was added in post. Makes you think.
So anytime you watch in a movie, you see somebody jump off a building.
Yeah, so we're not seeing or getting how bodies were made. We're just kind of seeing a collection of film props all kind of combined into one spiffy TikTok, which is absolutely fine. You know, I'm all about figuring out the secrets behind Hollywood's most fantastic pieces of cinema.
It's just one of these dolls.
Okay, hold on. I just need to take a break. Hold on. I'm running out of things to say with this TikTok just because there really is nothing about like how it's made. It's just showing like random props and everything. Hold on. Stepping out of character. God, I need a new White Claw. Hold on. All right. Crack the neck. Okay. Oh, there you go. So they don't use real bodies from cemeteries. You know what? I'm going to say that, Astros fan. I'm going to say that right now. I'm going to rewind a little bit. All right. Now, what's this gentle sir doing?
It's one of these dolls.
You know, I always thought whenever they threw a body off of a building, I always thought they just used bodies from cemeteries, you know, because, like, who's going to miss them? And they're not going to feel anything. But I guess they had to make those too. I guess they had to make those bodies. That's really interesting. So something to think about. Next time you see a body falling in a cliff or off a building, it's not a real person like I thought. It's not like they dug their body out from the cemetery. It turns out that that's just it's a fake body. It's a fake body, fake cadaver. It's learn something new.
Little mannequin. Pretty sure that wouldn't happen to a person. Bro went head first, diving into the concrete.
Okay, sorry. I just have nothing else to add. I totally lost my train of thought there. All right, I'm waving my hands just so when I'm editing this, I just know when to like fix this in post because I need to do a bit of trimming here. Okay. All righty. Hey, let's watch another TikTok. All right, what is this? Okay, well, I guess. All right. Here we go.
Y'all ever see the $1 Million Mansions with these?
All right, so we're looking at $1 million mansions, but let me tell you something. I'll tell you something right now. $1 million doesn't really get you very much here in LA. I'll tell you what. $1 million here in Los Angeles, that'll get you 1 bath, maybe 2 bedrooms, but no yard, certainly no pool. It's just saying, the real estate game is just in a real ugly state of affairs right now. So $1 million mansion no longer has the ring it used to. You know, a true mansion, the one that you know we're all thinking of. At least here in sunny LA, that's gonna set you back like $4 million or so. Like seriously, honestly, if you want like multiple, like you know, four like 5 bedroom 6 6 bath kind of deal, you know, maybe in the Midwest, you know, you could grab that for $1 million or so, or east somewhere. But here in SoCal, that's several $1 million. All right, so the $1 million mansion is a bit of a myth here in Los Angeles, but I do see what you're saying here. Like, you know, just picture a mansion. I'm gonna forget you said $1 million, and just go with simply mansion.
These fancy walls.
Yeah, very fancy walls. It looks like marble with a sheen, a glass sheen. Maybe it's not marble. I'm not exactly an expert per se, but and what purpose does this serve? You know, I kind of want to go back a few frames. It looked like, I don't know if I was. It almost looked like it's not a handcuff. It's some kind of well, I don't know. It looks like a leg chain or something. Anyways, let's continue.
Mansions with these fancy walls. You would think this is like marble or tile.
I did say, yeah, that's exactly what I thought. I thought it was marble. This is a Sniper Wolf. Are you gonna look me in the eyes and tell me that's not marble? I wouldn't be terribly surprised, because my knowledge of earthly materials is not very vast. But I don't know what else it could be. It kind of looks very marble-like. Let's see.
But that would be very expensive.
Yeah, it would be. But of course, you were saying, you know, it's a mansion. Is this not a mansion? Is this yet another optical illusion? Are we all being lied to, being led astray? In the words of Seinfeld, what's the deal?
Want to do it the cheap way? Hire this guy to literally.
Oh my goodness gracious, gamers! It was all an illusion. Oh my gosh! Yet again, we have been lied to in a most amusing way. Turns out, if you don't want to pay just thousands of dollars for a big old slab of marble, why, you can paint it marble, of course. Genius. This really makes me want to rethink what our next home would look like. You know what I'm saying? Like, my honey's going to be like, oh, we should have marble everywhere. And I'll be like, yes, hey, my wife, I'll get right on that, you know, and I'll just look at this TikTok again and figure out how to paint it marble.
Paint the wall to make it look like it. Suddenly I like it a lot less.
Okay. Let's not. Okay, now that you know it's not genuine, I don't think it detracts any value, right? Because guess what? I'm willing to guess you didn't know before watching this TikTok. I'm willing to guess you didn't know that it was fake faux marble. I certainly never would have guessed that it was painted with a marble colored texture. No way, no how, no ma'am. You know, so I don't think it takes away from that. I wouldn't pay top dollar for it, knowing this, but I would proudly cover my home's walls with this, so that I can impress all of my friends and family and make them think I'm living like a true royal. When in fact, I'm no prince, I'm a pauper, you know.
Knowing that it's fake. I love me some real stone.
Like, sure, and who doesn't, right? And that's fine. And you can like the real thing. In fact, I just rewatched this film, He's Just Not That Into You, and there's a lovely scene, a real heart-wrenching scene in that film, where a couple, the man has been cheating on his wife, you know, and so, but the wife does not know this yet. She has her suspicions, though. She has her doubts. But anyways, they're in like an IKEA, some type of store, and he comes in. The husband comes in, the cheater in this relationship. He comes in with some type of furniture, and he's like, "Look, it looks like it's made of this real authentic wood, but it's actually fake, and it's 10 times cheaper." And the wife goes, "Oh, that's great. I still want the real wood, though." And the husband's like, "What are you talking about? It's so much cheaper, and it looks like the real thing." And the wife says, "Sure, but I want the real thing. Because I know it's the real thing, right? I would know if it's fake, even if it looks real. I would know if the fake stuff is fake." And that causes I believe it was Bradley Cooper. I believe he was the actor in question. that he breaks down and admits that he's been less than faithful to his wife, and they have a very emotional scene in the store. But that whole exchange makes me think of this TikTok, right? And Sessa Sniper Wolf's opinions on this very much echo the wife in that film. The film, of course, being He's Just Not That Into You. Believe it or not, that film has aged fairly decently. It's about 10 plus, maybe 12 years old. I think it came out in 2010 or so. My old ball and chain, my wife, just made me rewatch it with her. I'd say a month ago. And at first, I rolled my eyes, my male eyes, and went, hard pass. I'd rather watch, something more epic like a Rick and Morty. But then we ended up watching it, and I thought, gosh darn it, I am just enchanted by the magic of Hollywood and cinema. Yet again, they have the lovely facade, and it just goes to show that maybe you do want to buy the real thing, even if the fake material is much cheaper and it looks just like the real thing. It'll trick your friends and family, but you know what, gamers? It won't trick you because you know it's fake. And maybe that's the lesson. Maybe that's the point here being made. Anyways, let's watch some more TikToks.
Like, it looks really good on camera, but it cannot look like a real stone wall.
Well, but I don't know, though. I don't know. It kind of looked real. Anyways, that's besides the point. I rest my case. This is Sniper Wolf has made her case, and I am craving some more TikToks.
Coffee? No.
Okay, coffee versus soy sauce. You know what? I'm willing to bet, without having never seen this TikTok, right? I'm willing to bet, that this is going to be how commercials shoot several foods and liquids for their commercials without using the actual things. Kind of like how for ice cream commercials, they use mashed potatoes, because guess what? Mashed potatoes, done right, they're not going to melt under those hot Hollywood lights. Real ice cream would. And so once you get the cameras ready, it's just a pile of goo, but not mashed potatoes. So I'm willing to bet that this is like what actual commercial users and photographers use if they want to photograph, a shop's coffee, right? Well, they're not going to use actual coffee, but they're going to use Lay Epic soy sauce. That's my guess. I've seen just by seeing a few frames of this TikTok. That's my guess. Let's see if I'm correct.
No. Soy sauce.
Right.
Add some soap.
Okay, so I think I'm correct. I think I'm correct, because you certainly wouldn't want to drink this. A little soy sauce with soap, stinky. Gonna have to hard pass on that. But if you want to photograph it, maybe this is the way.
Mix it around.
Yeah, and there you go, and you get that perfect coffee foam that I'm sure is much harder to get in real life with actual coffee. Maybe photographing that is like trying to find a 4-leaf clover in a big old field. It's possible, but unlikely, and not a task I'd like to carry out. So that's how you get that lovely foam. If you want to photograph it, maybe make a video commercial, or you just want to take some Instagram pictures. It sounds like a fun little experiment you can do at home. If you have some soy sauce and soap bubbles, have at. And gamers, let me know in the comments below if you're able to recreate epic coffee lattes just by using your own soy sauce and soap at home. Would love to see your coffee reconstructions.
Oh, so when they're
look at that commercial. Can I get some claps, please, and an epic theme song? Because we did it. We did the impossible. I guessed correctly. What did I say from the top, gamers? That this is how they photograph commercials with food without using food things. Your boy got it. And please, guys, if you're having fun here, do me a favor. Please give this video a like and subscribe to JacksFilms, because I upload videos every dang day. And I'm not right all the time, but hey, even a broken clock is right twice a day. Haha, TikToks.
Filming a TV show or commercial, and there is a cup of coffee involved. They do.
Yeah, right. Hey, no offense, this is Sniper Wolf, but I think I'm a little bit ahead of you here. No, hey, we're just playing around. But yeah, it's really interesting to know that. It certainly, again, wouldn't want to drink that. No, ma'am, no thanks. But I certainly would love to shoot that with a camera.
Don't actually use real coffee.
Right, because it was probably too hard to recreate IRL. That's gamer speak for in real life.
Because if it sits for a while, it's going to look like this.
Exactly. See, boom. And something tells me you peeked ahead there, Sister Sniper Wolf, because I don't think we've seen this part of the TikTok yet, and you were able to call this precisely on time. But yes, this is a good point. That's what you're gonna see if you're trying to photograph your coffee at a coffee shop. Well, guess what, gamers? You're just gonna get a big ol' load of that, and that doesn't look very appealing. If you were to post that on your Instagram, you'd get womp womp, not too many likes, you know. But yeah, it's just really interesting to think about.
But you want it to look like a foamy little cappuccino.
Exactly. You ever had a cappuccino, by the way? They are just frothy little delights. You're gonna need mine with extra sugar, you know what I'm saying, gamers? Hey, I'm a sweet boy. I got a sweet tongue. I like things sweet, you know. But yeah, sugar it up. And honestly, you know what I am? More than anything, I'm a cream boy. I can't take my coffee black or plain. I gotta load that sucker up with cream. You know, give me Coffee Mate, give me hazelnut Coffee Mate, right? Or you know, 'tis the season, maybe a little pumpkin spice, maybe a little peppermint cream, right? You know what I'm saying, gamers? Let me know in the comments below how you cream your coffee. All right, I don't want to hear any people who take it without any coffee or any cream or sugar. I don't want to hear that. All right, I'm talking to my cream boys, my cream gamers. Tell me what you use to cream your coffee in the comments below. If I like what I see, you know, if I'm like, daddy like, I'll give your comment a little heart and a little, maybe I'll even reply and be like, we gamers got to stick together.
So you make soap with it. What if you accidentally drink the soy sauce soap concoction?
Well, chances are I wouldn't make that mistake. Soy sauce has a very particular scent, you know. But you know, they certainly look identical. If I were to take a gander at that, I'd be like, cup of Joe, don't mind if I do. And hopefully my old honker here, you know, the old schnoz will tell my brain, like, now, wait a minute, JacksFilms, that ain't no cup of coffee. That's just a soy sauce with a little bit of soap atop it. Although I highly doubt I'd be able to smell the soap, you know. Anyways, let's keep going with these little TikToks.
I probably would. Y'all ever wondered how they do those commercials where the food just like drops out of the sky?
With the food, have I ever wondered? As a matter of fact, no, I haven't, because I've seen how they've done this. There are commercials, to reiterate, not to be completely redundant, but let me just make sure I'm picking up what you're putting down there, Sister Sniper Wolf. Commercials where maybe the food, like, usually it's like a close-up, right? And maybe it slowly dollies out or something like that, but all the layers of a sandwich or a burger come together, and it's very aesthetically appealing and pleasing. It would be on the front page of r/satisfying, you know, to all of my epic Redditor gamers out there. I think I know how they do this, though. It's a very complicated way of shooting. First off, you need a high-speed camera, and let me tell you, those don't come cheap. Yes, I know your iPhone can shoot at a high frame rate. Android phones can, you know, they can shoot at a slow-mo high frame rates, but I'm talking about the big boys, you know, ones that can shoot at maybe like 10,000 frames a second, right? The real slow motion cameras. They cost a pretty penny, you know. I'm talking about like 5 figures at least. But of course, you have to throw the food a certain way. Now, I'm not saying you're throwing with hands. You have to have all the layers of the sandwich or the burger on these removable robotic plates, right? And I think they're like several feet apart, or there's a weird distance between all these plates. And when the director says action or whatever, if someone presses a button, all those plates just go shunk. And then gravity, Mother Gravity, you know, God bless her, does the rest, brings all of that down. So it's really just up to the cinematographer well, the cinematographer doesn't do much really, because I think even the shooting is robotic, because everything happens, even the camera moves very quickly. The camera just goes shunk, you know, and all the burger and sandwich parts just go shwap. So it's really all quite robotic. It's rather fascinating. Methinks we're going to see some demonstration of what I just surmised right now.
In this case, for Meatball Monday.
Okay, it's not precisely what I thought, but yeah, I wasn't expecting the overhead camera, because what I was picturing was more like a regular, you know, 90 degrees perpendicular camera, and like, you know, just all the burger things falling on a plate or something like that. This is interesting. These look like meatballs in a big old vat of sauce. So we're gonna see several layers. Okay, so my prediction is that these strings, it looks like strings or wires or maybe rods supporting all these meatballs are all going to separate, either all simultaneously or maybe the layers separate them in different rhythms. Maybe it's like bump, bump, bump kind of thing, right? Who's to say? We'll find out in a few moments, of course. But the overhead camera, the bird's eye view camera, that threw me for a loop. I think everything else though that I said, it's pretty accurate.
Monday. What a mess.
Look at that. What I tell you, the rods pull apart. Mother Gravity does the rest. Yeah, exactly. And look at that. Hey, I bet your phone can't quite do that. I'm willing to bet your mobile device, your telephone, doesn't quite look like that. You know what I'm saying, gamers? You need an expensive camera, and see, no one's even manning it, right? I see the gentle sir behind it, but I don't think he's holding on to anything. No one's physically. It's all robotics. It's all the press of a button because it all happens so quick. Look how quick this is. I'll rewind for your viewing pleasure, but look how quickly the camera has to move.
What a mess.
Like even this is in slow motion. The TikTok itself is in slow motion because everything moves so gosh dang quickly. So you can imagine how fast it moves IRL. Again, gamer speak for in real life.
Is this how they do it?
Yeah, that's how they do that, right? And you can see, we can actually see with the use of the slow-mo cam. The slow-mo iPhone, taking this, we can actually see the splooshy splashy of the meatballs hitting the sauce. And I'm willing to bet that those meatballs aren't quite real either. You know what I'm saying? Having just seen that one TikTok of how soy sauce and soap can create a frothy cappuccino-like imposter, sauce and bogus. This is different. Or this is not that different, rather. I'm saying the meatballs, I don't know, maybe the meatballs are Play-Doh or something that's not going to stink under those hot Hollywood lights, a PU. And maybe the sauce isn't even sauce either. Who's to say? We'll never know.
Literally just like get the robots to
look at that. See, this is for not. I would think this is CGI. I mean, okay, so we have what's called a motion blur effect, right? To make us think like whoosh, we're inside the sandwich now. But this is shot so impeccably well.
robots.
It looks CGI, and yet we have just discovered, gamers, it's anything but. It is not CGI. Those are real. Well, maybe not real. Real meatballs, but they are meatball-like things falling into a sauce-like vat.
Robots to
just fascinating. And you absolutely need. Now, what is this? Is this a different TikTok? Oh, this is another one. Okay, all right. Yeah. Again, we're about to see some more slow motion photography done beautifully, all for the art of commercials.
toss the.
Oh, I love. Okay. Oh, so this is a two-parter. All right. So one, it's like spring-loaded. I don't know what those are. Are those like chips of some sort, or oh no, garlic bread maybe garlic bread slices, and they're being coated with some lovely coating. Here, I'll just let it play for your viewing pleasure.
The ingredients up in the air and hope you get a good shot.
Oh, dang, messy. That looks very complicated to clean up. I would not like to be the janitor on this scene, My goodness gracious. All those particles. No, big pass.
They built
But I wish we could see the commercial for that.
an entire meat.
Yeah, we didn't see the commercial for that. It seems we're just looping back to the meatball one, but that's fine. That's okay.
Meatball dispatcher.
It's very, very cool. It really is it's everything pulls apart like a puzzle, and they came together like a puzzle.
For this single shot.
And I like to think that life is just one big puzzle, that can become undone, of course. But, with the help of your loved ones, you can pull it all back together. Kind of like these meatballs.
Them dropping into the sauce.
Just genius. It really, gamers, I had my dinner, and I would be I'd be remiss to admit that I'm not hankering for a big old meatball sub right now.
Gonna have somebody just like drop them in. I never realized how much.
This irks me. I wish we could see the commercial that this is in reference to, because without the commercial, it just looks like we're throwing a bunch of dust at some bread particles, right? And that is in itself not very impressive, right? We need to see what this looks like under a proper Hollywood camera.
Work goes into a fast food commercial.
Okay. Oh, we're seeing a different. Oh, okay. I see. Now we're getting more context, and context is key. Now we're going to see how this. Pardon the pun. Now we're actually going to see how the sausage gets made. Thank you.
All the viewer cares about is if it looks
just interesting. Even from this angle, it still doesn't
good
look
or
great.
not.
But
Yep.
oh, how anticlimactic. We never got to see. Oh, gamers, I'm very sorry. We never got to see what that commercial looked like. We'll just have to use our imaginations and hope for the best, gamers. I'm very sorry. All right, hold on. Oh. Oh my God. So much. Okay. How more do we have left? We only have 3 minutes left. I've reacted. Okay. You can't see it, but that was just. Oh wait, I need to like fix this. I'll do it later. I'll do it now. Actually, no, I won't do it. But let me tell you guys, we're at 6.5 minutes of a 9.5 minute long video, which means I've spent the last 50 minutes doing 2 minutes of video footage. We're getting longer. We're getting longer. Pretty soon I'll be able to upload 45-minute videos daily on JacksFilms. Okay. All right, gamers, let's keep going.
Ever wonder how they fill the little spice jar?
All right, now what is this? Okay, I'm doing a bit of reverse text reading here on that bagel sesame seasoning blend. Okay, this is I make eggs every morning. What can I say? I'm a real egg man. I'm a real breakfast boy. Gotta have me my breakfast, right? So I make eggs every day, and I use very particular spices and seasonings, and one of them is everything bagel seeds, right? Like everything. Stuff that it makes it taste like an everything bagel. You ever had an everything bagel? They're lovely. They're wonderful. They're nature's little miracle. But I use a seasoning that doesn't look that dissimilar to what we're seeing here in this little tiki talkie here. So I'm wondering if that's what is being packaged here.
I didn't think it was an actual person.
Okay, now wait a minute. Oh, I see. So we're just marveling at the fact that this isn't all done by a machine, right? And let's be real, the machines are going to take over someday, right? You mark my words, right? But we're actually witnessing some intervention of man here. A person, a human is actually manning, pardon the pun, or don't pardon it, right? Is actually manning this machine. And so Sniper Wolf raises a very good point. You know, I thought all of this would be automated in a factory on a conveyor belt. You know, with that song, bum bum bum, ba da ba bum bum, bum bum bum, ba da ba bum bum. Meanwhile, it's like, right? Like it would just be that forever, bum bum bum, ba da ba bum bum. But no, it appears that this gentle syrup is actually manning the station and filling these jars, filling these bottles with bagel seeds.
Just sitting here, changing the jars as soon as they.
At least he's got his faithful earbuds, you know, to listen to whatever music or podcast. You know, what do you think, guys? Let me know in the comments below if you want to guess what this guy's listening to. You know, take a jab. Is it maybe a Joe Rogan podcast or maybe it's a Rick and Morty episode? You know, let me know in the comments below. What you think this guy's listening to? You know, I would love to read your guesses here. Take a little stab at your guesses. You know,
fill up.
We have fun here.
This would be an annoying job.
Well, sure, yeah, but I mean, like, hey, a job's a job, you know, and you can't be no snob when it comes to a job. Something my grandma always said to me. But you know, beggars can't be choosers, and you know, you gotta. Not every job is gonna be a rip roaring good time, right? But guys, if you want to help me with my job here, please subscribe to JacksFilms. Give this video a like. Let me know, you know, what you like to put in your eggs and bagels. Because I'm just dying to know.
Are that many people really buying everything bagel seasoning? Yeah.
Such a Sniper Wolf. I truly am. I wish I could leave. I can't. There's a big old green screen behind me. I want to get up and grab my everything bagel seed seasoning that I use in my eggs every morning. I'll walk you through the process. First, I grease the pan, and then I put spinach, then I get peppers, onions, and mushrooms, right? Mushrooms, great superfood. You know, and then the seasoning. You have to get the seasonings. I use 4 different seasonings. I use black peppercorn, right? I use everything bagel seeds, right? Makes it taste extra good. And then I use some kind of a sea salt. It escapes me. It eludes me the name. And then something else, which also eludes me. But I use 4 different spices and seasonings in my eggs. Then I put the egg whites in. I pour those egg whites in. Then I get some vegan cheese. You know, me and dairy, we we don't really get along. We don't agree with each other. I'll just leave it at that. But then and then I season it again. I use those same 4 seasonings again so that I make sure my eggs are extra tasty, right? And then it's not very long after that my breakfast is ready. Cleanup's super easy. I'm just sitting down. I'm watching my YouTube videos like a little boy watching his Saturday morning cartoons. And I'm just it's a gay old time. And that's just my morning process. But yes, I am an everything seed bagel boy. And I will swear by that. I will.
Yes, because my Trader Joe's is always sold out.
Oh, there you go, Trader Joe's. Yeah. Oh, okay. See, okay. So you're a Trader Joe's person. Me, I'm more of a Ralph's guy. You know what I'm saying? Ralph's is one of the big grocery chains out here in SoCal, Southern California. I don't care. I don't care where I go to, just as long as you have that everything bagel seed sauce. You know what I'm saying? Or not sauce, spice. But this is Sniper Wolf. If Trader Joe's doesn't have it, I highly recommend Ralph's. And you can't throw a stone around here and not hit a Ralph's. You know what I'm saying? They're that omnipresent, much like a freaking Starbucks.
You literally cannot look away for more than 3 seconds.
Oh, you're talking about the person work? Yeah, sure, but that's what the earbuds are for. You know, like it might be a repetitive, somewhat tedious job, but a job's a job. And, we somehow haven't invented robots yet that can do that person's job for him. And you know what? We should be grateful that we haven't yet invented robots that can do that person's job for him yet, because that person has a job. And he can support himself, maybe some loved ones at it, Who's to say? Let's watch another TikTok. Okay, already, this is not the most pleasant sound in my ears, my ear holes. And not a great visual either. Very muddy, very cloudy. It looks like a goddamn science experiment. Gosh, what is this? Walter White's classroom? No, we're just having fun. But I'm very curious what we're concocting here. It kind of looks like there's maybe this is just my mind being living in the gutter. But there's a drink. There's a shot that looks a bit like this. Looks cloudy. Some kind of coagulation going on. Could be like Bailey's, and you get some grenadine. Obviously no grenadine here. It's not red enough. Anyways, I'm just going to keep on playing.
This is how a mirror is made.
This is how a mirror is made. Well, I wish I had no idea that was the direction in which we're going. I see no text that tells us. I see a bit of a TikTok logo and a handle, a username below it, but it has been unfortunately cropped off. I wish I could give this person the credit they so deserve. We'll never know. But apparently this is how mirrors are made. Now, I thought mirrors grew from trees and just kind of rained from the sky. Apparently people make them, And guys, let me know in the comments what you think the color of a mirror is, right? What color is a mirror? Does anyone know? Let me know in the comments below. In the meantime, let's figure out where mirrors come from.
Finally, something I have always wanted to know.
Yeah, you and me both, Sister Sniper Wolf. You and me both. Gun to my head, couldn't tell you the foggiest idea, pardon the pun, how mirrors were ever made. I thought a wizard just waved their wand and out popped a beautiful handcrafted mirror. But I guess, and so far, none of this is looking very mirror-like. In fact, it's looking quite virtually the opposite of a mirror. It's looking very very foggy, very very muddy. Traits that I wouldn't want in any mirror.
Because I've watched videos and they didn't like make any sense.
Well, hopefully this one does. But right now, so far, I am perplexed and flummoxed. I don't know what's going to come out of this dang beaker. It almost looks like a spell from Harry Potter. It looks like Voldemort's going to, creep out of this beaker and say, killed your parents. I don't know where this is going.
And I still, to this day, don't know how mirrors are made.
Well, hopefully this TikTok will shed some much needed light on this dark mystery, So we're mixing it up like a goddamn Starbucks Frappuccino. But let's see.
Put it on there. That's it.
Water and
Just
sand.
take your time.
Oh, there's sand there. I can barely see the sand. In fact, I can't see the sand at all. But so we're pouring this mixture that we've made onto some slab of glass. Hard to say. It looks like a glass slab.
Put it on.
I don't think that's water.
Well, no, it's more than water. We've already established that this is like a mixture. It's water and something. Maybe it's not even water. It's some liquid and another liquid intertwined in this miraculous chemistry dance.
And you'll see the mirror form.
All right, we're gonna see the mirror form. All right. All my eagle-eyed viewers and gamers out there, I want to keep your eyes out. All right, and watch carefully and closely. Apparently, we're gonna see right before our very eyes how mirrors are formed. So stay tuned.
It'll take a little bit of time. That's why the heat's going. You see, it's going
Oh
off
my
quite
goodness
nicely
gracious! And just
already.
like that, it smooths out, gamers. This is fantastic and phenomenal. This is a new word that has yet been discovered and created by linguists.
You're getting a mirror reaction.
Oh my gosh. Gamers, it literally just happened within seconds. No, I have to go back. So what do we start with? Okay, we start with a see-through transparent slab. And then magically, as if by magic, as if Dumbledore were to wave his old wand and say, Miriosa, a mirror appears. Now, I'm going to watch even more closely now, all right? And go.
I don't think that's water.
And you'll see the mirror form.
It's not water.
It'll take a little bit of time. That's why the heat's going. You see,
Okay, so
it's
you can still
going
see
off
through
quite
it. You can
nicely
still see
already.
through it. You can still see through it. You can
You're
still
getting a mirror
kind of,
reaction.
and then it's gone. Just phenomenal. Absolutely, the miracle of optics. And I'm sure there's a very scientific explanation for all of this. But if you were to tell me, I'm sure it would just go right over my balding head. It really would. You know, I don't know the science stuff. What can I say? Don't have the head for it. You know what I'm saying, gamers? But this is just fantastic.
There you go.
You
That's a
just
perfect
pour
mirror already. You
this
can see how.
solution-
And look at that, and you can see the person, and that's how you know it's a mirror. You can see the crafter, the mirror crafter. You know, I'm sure there's a name for that, right? Mirror crafter, mirror man, something.
How far that's gone off. Probably just need a little bit more liquid. Try not to let it run
Yeah, try not to drop it neither. Know what I'm saying? Don't want any years of bad luck over there, sir. I'm just kidding. I don't mean to give you any unneeded pressure.
off though.
And look at that. It's still somewhat liquid. Yeah, so he's getting rid of the runoff, as he said. Because I guess mirrors are I've heard this. I've heard windows. I've heard. I don't know if this is true, but I've heard that windows are a form of liquid. And over decades, windows in your home, if you have like windows in your home that are several decades old, they're thicker on the bottom because they've actually it's slowly poured down. Now I'm not sure. Maybe Snopes.com has sussed that out, but I that's something I've heard. But anyways, this person is getting the runoff off of it.
For it to dry, and then a mirror appears.
Just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. It still is like magic, even though I've seen it in front of my eyes and it's been somewhat explained to me. I still am hardly believing what I'm seeing.
Oh, it's
I'll never look in a mirror the same way again. Well, let's not kid a kid. Or I barely look at mirrors. You know, I woke up like this. Hey, we're just playing.
perfect. Oh, whoa. And y'all are gatekeeping. They didn't tell me what the 2 ingredients were.
Oh yeah. Yes, you know what? It's like the creators of Coca-Cola. You know, like that. They're the original gatekeepers, right? The secret ingredient or ingredients that keeps the Coke people billionaires. We'll never know what actually goes into classic Coca-Cola, right? That is a very closely guarded, Coakley guarded secret. Pardon the pun. All right.
I want to make a mirror.
Well, you'll never be able to make a mirror because we're just googling. We're googling how I'm okay. Hold on, shit. Fuck, I ruined that. Hold on. Let me think. Hold on, waving my hand so that I know. I'm telling my editor, which is me, hey, edit this part out or trim around it, fix it, make it good. Okay. Yeah, there's a live blooper, as Beth just pointed out. That's what this is. Yeah, I fucked up. I broke character. I'm very stuffy. Might be COVID. I don't know. All right.
So it's made by silvering, spraying a thin layer of silver or
I don't think I'm gonna keep any of this in. I'm strictly a TikTok boy.
aluminum onto the back of a sheet of glass. Oh, and that's what makes it reflective. The mirror secret
I'm just gonna end on the Coke thing.
is out.
Okay, there we go. All right, perfect. Let's keep going. We have fewer than 2 minutes left, gamers. Let's go. Alrighty. And let's continue. Okay, I'm waving, saying like, all right, good to go. Good to go. That's because I like scrub through videos, you know, hours of video. That's how I can. All right, here we go.
Y'all ever wondered how they make paper? Like,
Well, yeah, it comes from a tree. You know, the tree gives its life and its soul to man. You know, who owns it? And but I guess that beyond that, I've never really thought about, you know, where or how the process is, you know, how the tree and the wood becomes paperified. You know, color me, you know, intrigued and tickle me interested.
like from scratch. You know, we know.
All right, so part one, paper making process, part one. So we're using looks like a goddamn sword, you know what I'm saying? But this comes from Nero 6762KGEBR, one of my favorite TikTokers. And we're actually seeing the paper making process step by step. So step one, find yourself a big old broadsword, right? And chops. This looks like bamboo. Looks a bit like bamboo. I could be wrong, but it seems to have like the rings that you'd find in bamboo trunks.
Oh, paper comes from trees.
That's pretty fun. I saw someone in the comments write videos that make you make paper. That's so fucking stupid. Oh my god, videos that make you make paper. That's epic, bruh. Oh fuck. Oh my god, that's really good. Fuck me, man. All right. Just in case. Yo, what up, gamers? Today, I forgot my intro. Yo, what up, gamers? It's your boy, JacksFilms, and today we're gonna watch TikToks that'll make you make paper. I think it's funnier in text form, but that just really made me laugh out loud. All right. Anyways. Okay. Waving again because I broke, like I folded like a fucking, I don't know, leaf.
But how?
All right, we're gonna go back a whole mess. I don't know where we are. All right.
You know, we know paper.
So I'm like, I guess step one, get yourself a dang sword, you know. But no, let's see where this goes. There you go. Now I can insert that anywhere. Okay.
Comes from trees.
Of course, paper comes from trees, but like, what's the process like?
But how?
Right, exactly. Okay. Oh, look at that. The innards look very pulpy and juicy, almost fruit-like. You know, that's very interesting. It look not. I wouldn't say edible, but it looks soft.
How do you get a tree?
Okay, so then we strip the bark off. Right. Okay, I think I knew that part of the process. So we're stripping the bark off
and turn it into paper.
And then just a lot of that.
Stripping the branch.
Yep.
Just peel it and
okay, so then are we saving these? Are we saving those, or do we need just the meat of the tree? Pardon, you know, for lack of a better term. Are we saving all of these strips here, or do we just? I'll bet we are saving these strips.
Behold, paper.
Oh. Okay, so then So then, gamers, it looks like we refine those strips even more with a blade. Fascinating. But then what?
Soak for 7 days.
Oh my gosh, a whole week to make paper? No thanks, I'll just buy it at the store. No, I kid, of course. No, it's a very complicated process. A whole week? It's been 1 week since you made me paper.
What if I gotta write this letter now?
Exactly, right? You know, hey, time is money, and money is time, you know? So, but it makes you appreciate paper more. Maybe you'll be a little less quick to crumple up that, you know, piece of paper from your notepad and throw it in your wastebasket once you know that little piece of paper took someone 7 whole days to make, you know? And that's just for the soaking process.
Need papel now. Not only did you...
Ashes of trees. Interesting. Okay. So it takes more interesting to make paper from dead trees. It requires more dead trees than the paper itself. That really makes you think.
Did you skin the tree? You burned the tree.
I don't know what the cat was for. Maybe just to get a few more likes and engagements on TikTok. You know, I don't think you need a cat to make a tree. But speaking of likes and engagement, be sure to give this video a like and engage by subscribing to JacksFilms if you want to see some more epic TikToks. All right, so then you need water, lots of water. I think I knew that too.
This is tree abuse. Cook for 12 hours.
Well, they can't feel it. They're already dead. It's fine. So cook for 12 hours. That's another, gosh, gamers, I don't think I've ever cooked anything for 12 hours. You know, I don't think I've ever cooked anything for, you know, I never cooked a turkey for 4 hours, you know. But 12 hours, my goodness, this is a lot of work for a dying medium. Dying, of course, working in several ways, you know. But if you're like me, if you're a gamer like me, you use things like Google Doc all the time. Maybe you dabble in Sheets, right? Maybe even a presentation, the slides, Google Slides. But it's been a while since I've left a handwritten note for anyone, really. But still, it's nice to know that the art of paper making isn't lost and is still very much alive, unlike those trees. Hey, we're just having fun here. But the trees are dead.
Whoever was the first person who made paper, y'all got a lot of time.
Yeah, well, I'll bet, you know. And how I wanna ask these paper makers, how did the first person, you know what? No, let me rephrase that. How did they know to even do all this, right? This very complicated process. You know, it's like a caveman eating mushrooms and fungi and trying to figure out which ones will kill you and which ones are good in a lovely little breakfast stew, you know, like your boy here who, you know, has to have mushrooms in his eggs every day. I'm wondering how they figured this process out to make paper. And if you'll pardon me, I'm blind as a bat. I need these glasses just to see. Oh, there we go. Now we're in front of a fireplace. So the paper's been stripped of its bark. It's been soaking in water. And now we're just, it had more dead ashes of other dead trees thrown upon it. And now the whole dead mix is burning alive.
You know, I'm sure they do this in a factory. This was just like the traditional way to do it. DIY paper for the...
Sure. That's fair to say. But I'd like to think that, you know, everyone makes paper this way. Wouldn't that be a fun thought? You know, like it would make paper more sacred if there weren't any factories just spewing out reams and reams of the, you know, lovely writable stuff. It would make it more sacred, and I think we would waste a lot less paper. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm looking at gamers just outside my frame, just a big old stack of mail and bills and just not spam. What's the mail version of spam? Well, anyways, it's just cluttering my desk here. Excuse me, you can't see it. And it's so wasteful. It's so wasteful, and I think if these factories knew that, I think if everyone made paper this way, we wouldn't have this waste.
The people who live in the mountains, who literally have 48 hours to make paper, start mashing up.
Hey, that's a big old hammer. Gosh, hey Thor, did you misplace Mjolnir? You know what I'm saying? That hammer was comically large. I wonder if you actually need. You know what? You probably do need that hammer because the surface area. You probably need extended surface area to really flatten the paper, the reams of the bark stripped from the paper.
The wood pulp, really hammer it down with your little Thor hammer.
Oh, great minds think alike. Look at that. See, yeah. I beat you to the punch, but only just by a few seconds. But you know, it's nice to know that sometimes we're on the same wavelength. You know. Ah, man.
Okay, still not looking like paper. We're really...
Yeah, it looks more like a friggin' pancake than paper. I'm wondering where do we get to the part where I can, you know, write my dang name and address, you know, and social security number on it. I don't know. I can't see it.
You gotta trust the process. I'm so lost.
It looks like we're chopping onions, you know, for a nice hearty breakfast with egg whites and bell peppers and mushrooms and spinach. And vegan cheese. Gosh, man, now I'm just getting a big old hunkering for some breakfast eggs. But I don't see where this is going, where this could be paper. I guess we should continue.
We make it paper mache. You know you're hungry when this starts to look like shredded rotisserie chicken.
Hey, now easy there. You don't want to put that in your mouth, Sister Sniper Wolf. You don't know where those trees have been. You know. All right, but let's find out. So we put the chopped the paper pulp, tree pulp, into some big container. Oh, and then we're using the mortar and pestle.
Yummy. Mash it up even more. I don't know how much longer.
It's starting to look like creamed. No, you know what? Not cream cheese. Gamers, it's starting to look like spinach artichoke dip. You know, this looks like this could be entertaining some guests at a house party. You know what I'm saying? But don't want to put that in your intestines. I'll tell you what.
I can wait for a piece of paper.
And that's a very interesting tool too. It doesn't look like anything Thor would wield, but it's an interesting two-handed tool there.
This has gone too far. Cook for another hour.
A lot of cooking here. Gosh, man, I'm no chef, but that's a lot of, methinks a lot of cooking for something that you can't even put in your mouth. Well, I guess you can put paper in a mouth, but you wouldn't want to do that. No, let's continue here.
Bro, this is the whole recipe.
Oh, now it's starting. You know what? It looks less like paper and looks more like a delicious little soup dumpling. You ever had soup dumplings? They're a delight. Go ahead and Google soup dumplings, gamers. When you get the chance, put them in your mouths. They are a delight and a treat. You know, sometimes my wife and I we like to go out and get some soup dumplings, and we don't do that every night, gamers. But we do it maybe like the odd Friday night or so. We like to just celebrate with a glass of wine and some soup dumplings, and that's what this paper is starting to look like. Of course, when I say a glass of wine, I'm being quite modest. It's more like a bottle of wine, you know. No, we have fun. We drink responsibly, and you should too, gamers. All right, let's see where the paper comes in.
Your silkworm cocoon is done cooking.
Oh, so interesting. So I went for soup dumpling. You went for silk cocoon. Interesting. Now, we were on the same wavelength for Thor hammer, but we branched out in wildly different directions. Just goes to show how big this world is.
Rinse it all out.
Okay, so then we sift out all the liquid, all the water. It's starting to look a touch more papery. Now it just looks like pasta. It went from looking like spinach artichoke dip to soup dumplings, and now I'm thinking more like the pasta at an Olive Garden. You know what I'm saying?
Now we have fibers. Layer all the fibers.
Okay, now it's like okay, fibrous strands. You know, I didn't even notice the fibers. It looks more like silk or something, like a big old spider web, something like that.
Together.
Very silk-like. Oh my goodness, this is so tedious. Wait a minute. Layer by layer, this poor gentle sir has to attach these reams, these silks. I don't even know what to call them anymore. Onto some adhesive, some ring, some band. My goodness gracious! All just so I could write write to my pen pal.
Together. Make sure you remove the silkworms. What? That's it? It just ended like this?
Oh, that's really how oh my goodness gracious! I can't say I'm satisfied. I'm intrigued. I learned a lot about paper making, but I feel like we've got through steps 1 through 7 of a 41-step process in how to make paper. You know, I think there's a lot left untold here. I am just hanging on by a thread, much like these silk threads here of the paper.
That's not even paper. I thought you were gonna have a fine piece of parchment at the end of this. It looks more like fabric to me. Like I could.
All right, we'll probably end it there. Let me do some more heavy breathing. All right, heavy breathing. I won't record this every time, but I want to end every video with 20 seconds of me heavy breathing into the mic, with like the end card so that they can click on 12 other videos or whatever. Here we go. Okay, I think it's good. All right, we got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got it. That's cool. So that's the end screen. We'll just use 20 seconds of that. We won't use the full footage. That's just the end screen for all the videos. That was much more than 20, but I think we got it. I've been rolling for an hour 20. I think we have enough footage for at least 2 more videos now. plus the footage from last night. So I'm thinking 3 videos. We have, yeah, that should take care of Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, for JacksFilms. Yeah, we did it, Joe. Guys, thank you so much for tuning into, just the absolute worst channel for YouTube. Let's go, gamers, and let's see. Oh, is Kai streaming? I'll raid Kai. Kaioya is streaming Minecraft. Really mixing it up there. But go ahead and give Kaioya some love. Kaioya is one of our council members. He's one of my very talented editors. And he is just kicking ass on the Bounce SMP. So give Kai some love. Tell him Uncle Jack sent you. And I'll see you gamers next time. And let's raid Kaioya right meow. Bye-bye.